In this video, we're going to show you how to do it, and all you need is an inexpensive device called a media player, which we'll talk about in just a moment. Okay, before we show you how, you may be asking, what does this get you? Well, how about saving cable or satellite TV costs by wirelessly streaming your favorite TV shows from the set-top box in the living room to the TV in the bedroom? Or you could also watch your Slingbox on a TV in a vacation home. You could watch a premium channel with a TV that lacks that service, or even share your Slingbox with a kid away at college. You can extend the reach of your Slingbox to a remote TV that's connected to a media player device that we support. These media players effectively allow you to pass the signal from your Slingbox through to your television. Check out the links below this video for more information on all of the media player devices that we support. Okay, so let's focus on two of the most popular media players, the Roku and the Apple TV. With Sling Player installed on your mobile device, you can project programming to your Roku-equipped TV. Currently, this is supported with Sling Player for iPhone and Android phones. But check the links below this video for all the latest versions of Sling Player that work with the Roku. Now, your mobile device like your iPhone or Android phone must have the latest version of Sling Player installed, so check to make sure it's up to date. And on the Roku attached to your TV, you'll want to download the Sling Player Channel app. Make sure that your Android or iOS device is on the same Wi-Fi network as the Roku player. Then use the phone to begin streaming from a supported Slingbox, just like you would normally. After you've begun streaming to your phone, just tap the screen to reveal the controls, and then tap the Roku streaming icon. After a second, the signal from your Slingbox is beaming through your device to the Roku and your television. In a very similar way, you can watch programs on a remote TV using AirPlay for Apple TV with an iPhone or an iPad running iOS 7 or later. Again, make sure that the iPhone or iPad has the latest version of Sling Player and is on the same Wi-Fi network as the Apple TV. Launch Sling Player on your iPhone or iPad and just begin a streaming session like you would normally from your Slingbox 350 or Slingbox 500, and then tap the iPhone or iPad screen to reveal the controls. Look for the AirPlay icon, tap it once, and then select your Apple TV from the list. And that's it. The TV will display crystal clear video from the Slingbox, and your iPhone or iPad serves as a remote control. Now, if you have an older iPhone or iPad, or a Slingbox Pro HD or Solo, you may be able to use a feature called AirPlay Mirroring to do the same thing. Check Apple's documentation for instructions, and we also have an older support video that'll walk you through those steps. With your Slingbox, you can watch your TV anywhere, on your smartphone, your tablet, or your computer. And now you can also watch in full HD on a big TV.
Pro USB cable to power the Chromecast, and you also get a plug in case your television doesn't have powered USB on the back of the TV. Other than that, it looks like we get a tiny bit of documentation in the tallest little booklet I have ever seen. Yep, that's it. That's all that is in the box. Let's go ahead and plug this guy in. Let's pull off the protective stuff. There we go. Now it's no longer virgin, and let's plug this in and see what happens. So we're plugging it into HDMI 1. We have HDMI 4 selected. Now I probably need to power this with the cable. Luckily our television comes with a USB on it, so let's go ahead and plug that in and then plug that into the Chromecast. There's a little button on the device, so I just touched it. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that! Set me up. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and pull up. It has a URL to go to on google.com/chromecast/setup. So let's go to that on my computer here. Let's go ahead and download the software. Cool, now we have the Chromecast app, so let's go ahead and launch that. So now it is searching for the Chromecast. Looks like it has found it. Perfect. Let's connect it to a wireless network. Now, this is interesting because the Chromecast at the moment shouldn't be connected to any Wi-Fi. So it found this device using some other method. Either the Chromecast has tried to connect to every Wi-Fi, or maybe it's Bluetooth, or maybe it's something else to communicate with my computer. I see the code. That's my code. Wonderful. Now I'm going to have to type in my Wi-Fi information. Cool. It looks like on the television here, the code that I had is no longer here. It's letting me know that it's connecting to my Wi-Fi network. It's the same thing that I am seeing on my computer. It looks like it is connected. That's wonderful. And I can click Start Using Chromecast on my computer. So let's go ahead and start to try to cast something. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to use my mobile phone to send a YouTube video to the TV. And when I launch the app, I have to be connected on the same Wi-Fi network, but now I have a new cast your video icon up in the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. Let's find a video that we'd like to play. Let's go with the tech guy. Let's go ahead and cast this over to, I can do it on my phone or to the Chromecast. So now we should be connecting to the TV. This is very much a fully baked product right at the beginning. There may be HDMI control with this, so it's playing this. Let me go ahead and turn up the volume. Yeah, it looks like the volume of the Chromecast is all the way up, but the TV volume, the device volume, may still be low. Yeah, increase your TV's volume. But this is a really great interface we're sending over. Let me go ahead and skip ahead in the video, just see how that works. And I've paused and now played. And that seems to work just fine. Now, here is the cool thing. I can take this phone right here and pull out the battery, and everything should work just fine. This is no longer acting as a way to play this video at all. And now on my computer, I can actually grab control and pause the video over here on the Chromecast. I can go ahead and play again if I want. Let's go ahead and stop that, and let's go ahead and try to cast something with an iPad. This was one of their sponsors, is Netflix. So let's go ahead and grab Netflix. Now I have a new cast button over in the corner. Let's go ahead and choose Chromecast. It looks like Netflix is starting up here. Let's go ahead and just play Courage the Cowardly Dog. And it looks like magic. It's over here on the TV. Loading up. The Chromecast is buffering. Trying to get some internet here. And wow, now over on my computer, it tells me that I am playing with Netflix, and I can stop casting Netflix if I want. So let's go ahead and try something that is probably not advised by someone like Hulu. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Hulu tab over to the Chromecast. Let's go ahead and just play this episode of MasterChef, which is on their front page. So at the moment it's playing back pretty fine. Let's go ahead and go full screen. This looks like this may be an option to go ahead and just cast what's on your screen over to a TV. There's a little bit of choppiness. There's definitely a lag. You can sort of see it chunking up here. On the Chromecast site, it recommends that you have a very fast connection and a very powerful computer to be able to do something like this. I can really see that there's a big delay. I'm watching surfboards over here, and we're still stuck on this text. Maybe not recommended for every home. So that has been the Chromecast. You can buy this in the Play Store, at Amazon, at Best Buy. The amazing thing, the price is only $35. So I would give a strong recommendation based off of these first findings with the Chromecast. I'm Chad Johnson for Twit. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Hey everybody, Ben here from Pacific PC, and welcome to this quick unboxing and demo of the all-new Google Chromecast. Google's claiming this is the easiest way to watch online video on your TV, and it takes a bit of a different spin on it than something like Apple TV, the Roku, or even Google's own Google TV does. Basically, it's this little HDMI dongle that's a little bigger than a USB key that lets you wirelessly stream media like YouTube, Netflix, or even a Chrome browser from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Inside the box here, we have the Chromecast itself resting in this plastic tray. There's some plastic protecting the glossy finish around the edge of the Chromecast. We'll come back to this in a minute, but first let's look at what else is included. Inside the lid here we have some basic getting started instructions. And in the bottom of the box we have the power supply for connecting the USB cable to if your TV does not have a USB port. We have the micro USB cable for powering the device, wrapped up with this Velcro strap. Also, we have this HDMI extension cable, so if your HDMI port is on the back of your TV, you can plug this in so your Chromecast isn't hitting the wall. And lastly, we have this tiny little product information guide with our warranty and some more setup instructions. I quite like the appearance of the Chromecast. It has a matte black finish with a Chrome logo in the middle and then a glossy finish around the edges. Our HDMI connectors up here at the front with our micro USB port at the back. This little LED light for letting us know when we're in pairing mode, and a button for resetting the Chromecast to factory settings. Plugging the Chromecast into the included HDMI extender, it gets in there pretty tight, so it's not going to randomly get unplugged accidentally. Although I'm a bit more worried about the micro USB connector, they probably should have made it right angled to reduce the risk of it breaking. When you first plug in your new Chromecast, you'll get the screen that says Set Me Up, which means go to google.com/Chromecast/setup and download the software so you can set up your Chromecast. You then follow the super easy setup instructions and connect to your network, and then it'll say it's ready to start casting. When Google said this was the easiest way to watch online video on your television, they weren't kidding. All you have to do is launch YouTube or Netflix, navigate to your desired video, click this little casting icon in the corner here, and bam!